Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's friend Taryn Tats. I'm back with another video, and today we got a new 4K from Scream Factory that we're going to review. And yeah, this one here, wow. Today, in a way, is about completing collections, for me at least. Before I get into the movie, you already know which one I'm going to review. But also got this today. I put this on my my wish list, and it's like I'm not waiting until this. I'm not gonna buy this until the thing drops to about $10, and it finally dropped to about $9.99. So I picked it up. So completing another horror collection that I have, I picked up "I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer," and so yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I know they did a series, but I don't think that's on Blu-ray or anything. But at least now I have the three movies, and you know, so all three of them on Blu-ray. I gotta be honest. I know people will be like, the first two were on 4K. You can't get those, and I gotta be honest. I know what you did last summer. Just isn't one of my all-time favorite franchises and stuff. I'm just not big on it. So yeah, I mean, I got all three of them. They're on Blu-ray. I can live with that. So yeah, if I was more into it, also too, I think that would kind of play in my head a little bit. It's like it's kind of irritating, like the first two are on 4K. This one only gets a Blu-ray, so at least I have all three of them on Blu-ray, so it's uniform. So excuse me. There we go. So now on to the main reason you're here today, from Scream Shout Factory. We have the 2019 remake of Child's Play. And I figure what better way to talk about that than to make sure I'm wearing the OG Chucky shirt. Because, you got to represent the original Chucky. That's the way it goes, folks. Uh, but anyway, so yeah, this one came out from Scream Factory, and oh boy, this one is kind of a bit to talk about because, excuse me, if you follow my channel, you realize like I had bought all the Child's Play movies and Chucky movies on 4K in the past couple of years whenever Scream Factory put them out. I did have someone ask me if I was planning to go for the box set that Arrow put out, and as tempting as that box set was, I was kind of like, honestly, no, because, by buying the Scream Factory 4Ks, I was able to get the first movie on 4K, which that is a problem for me because it's like, wait a minute, they don't have the original on 4K, and it's like, but so it's like, yeah, so that just was kind of a deal breaker for me. It was like I really wanted the original Child's Play, on 4K, and by just going with the Scream Factories, I was able to have that. And I was kind of thinking to myself though too, is like, yeah, now that this was coming out, I'm kind of curious if at some point, I don't know if they're going to do it, but I was curious if at some point that they're going to turn around and they're going to do they're going to reissue another box set, Arrow. They might reissue another box set, and then this time they might actually get the rights to put the original Child's Play out on 4K. And then also, too, they might actually include this one now that this one got a 4K release. So it would be kind of nice if they decide to reissue a box set where we get the original Child's Play in 4K and we can include this one as well. I know a lot of people would be like, why do we need to include this one at all? That's one of the reasons why I got it. I got this for two reasons. Number one, I got it because I wanted to complete the entire Child's Play movies. I know this isn't part of the original series. This is a remake. It's its own thing. But, I wanted to make sure I got all the movies on 4K. And so here we go. That's one of the reasons I got them. Excuse me. And number two, I actually don't mind this remake. That was the thing. Like today, I mean, if I was buying this stuff just to buy it, like today, they ended up, I think they put out the remake of Carrie, the one with Julianne Moore and Chloe Grace Moretz. They put that out on 4K. Now, if I was just buying this stuff just to have it, I would have bought that. And the thing is like I really don't care for that movie. You guys know me. I mean, hell, I bought the original Carrie twice. I bought the Scream Factory 4K box set, or the Scream Factory 4K Steelbook, and then I bought the Arrow 4K box set. So I love that movie. But just, the remake of Carrie, just, I was like, I bought that for $2 on Blu-ray in a pawn shop, and as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough for me. But this one here, I bought this. My point being is, like, I honestly do like this movie. Sorry, just my allergies are messing with me today. Please forgive me. But I actually do like this movie. I mean, it's not. I mean, I understand. Don't get me wrong. I do get that Don Mancini felt deeply hurt about them remaking it, and especially that he's still got the original Chucky franchise going. And trust me, I'm supporting it. I promise you. Oh yeah, you see here, I am supporting it, baby. Okay, and I promise you, as soon as we get a pre-order for season 3 of Chucky, I promise you, I'm on it. So I still love the original franchise and everything that it stands for. But I do actually appreciate this remake in the sense that I like that they tried some different things with it. Now, I mean, of course, this Chucky is hideous. I mean, this Chucky is, that was one thing. They mentioned like they had very little time to create a Chucky doll, and boy, does it show. But I like that they were able to, like take elements of the original and just kind of really go off and do their own thing with it. I like the idea that it wasn't okay. One thing I do, I like that they got Mark Hamill to do the voice of Chucky, and that it wasn't just, hey, let's get Mark Hamill to just imitate Brad Dourif, which Mark Hamill did do, because when word first came out that Mark Hamill was going to do the voice of Chucky in this, that it came out, I was like, wow, actually, Mark Hamill did a skit on Robot Chicken where he did the voice of Chucky and stuff like this. So he would be a good follow-up. So it was nice that they decided that, it was important for the role of Chucky that you needed a good voice actor to do the role. And so it was nice that they did that. But also, too, I kind of like the idea that it wasn't, the whole story about Charles Lee Ray transferring his soul into the doll and everything else. They were kind of like, that's its own thing. We're going to try something different here. And the idea is, like, this is going to be more modern day, and that Chucky is going to be more of an AI generated robot, and he's all about that in this movie, Chucky does become obsessed with Andy, and basically is like, if Andy can't, or if Chucky can't be friends with Andy, then nobody can, and stuff like this. And so, and it's more about that. There's no serial killer story involved, and that it's more about he's this robot and he's malfunctioning and stuff like this, and it's part of what's causing him to kill. I like, that's what I was saying. They took the idea. I know I'm rambling. I promise I'll get on with it in just a second. I really do like the idea that they took the storyline of, a boy named Andy gets a doll named Chucky, and this doll starts killing people, and that was pretty much it, and it would just do its own thing. So, anyway, so here we go. This is it. We got the slipcover here on the back. Sadly, no new bonus features. We have new 4K restoration from the original master in Dolby Vision, audio commentary with director Lars Klevberg. Then on the Blu-ray, it's pretty much, if you got the 20th Century Fox Blu-ray, it's pretty much the same thing. 4K restoration of the original master, audio commentary Lars Klevberg. The making of Child's Play, bringing Child's Play's Chucky to life. I think everybody's like, dude, don't call this Chucky. It's got the big Buddy strip on there where it says Buddy on there. I think everybody's just like, just call it Buddy. That's not Chucky. Soundtrack trailer, Lee Hardcastle Claymations, gallery, and theatrical trailer. So, not really anything new in terms of bonus features. So, and then we got this here. It's very much the same thing. On the back, yeah, pretty much simultaneous today. Sadly, no reversible cover art. And then these are the discs. I like that, they made sure that you can't see the Chucky's face on there on the Blu-ray. And then you got Andy here on the 4K. So So, tiny little bits of the gas in there, but not too bad. But anywho, and then time for like the picture quality and the sound quality and stuff like this. For sound, you do get, the 5.1 and 2.0 master, which honestly, there were moments I really felt like, if you got a good surround sound system, yeah, you're going to be fine. But, like just trying to watch this, like if you're just using your regular speaker on your TV, then yeah, you're definitely going to have to kind of crank it up a bit so you can hear it. So yeah, the sound isn't going to really blow you out of your chair. And in terms of picture quality, considering this movie only came out a few years ago, the while it is a good master, don't get me wrong, and if you are a fan of the movie and you like it, then yeah, you're definitely going to want this. But just don't go in expecting a gigantic, completely different, transfer, a different look or any of that kind of stuff. It's very while it is a really nice print, the differences are very, very, very minimal. It's not going to look like a huge difference from the Blu-rays. So that makes so that begs the question: like, do you really need this movie? I would say, oh man, and also too, it doesn't help that this one has a bit of a hefty price tag on it. This here was $33.99, so it came out to $36 and change afterwards. So that, that's kind of tough, so that would, so it's like, do you really need it? Well, I mean, if you're an absolute fan of the movie, or if you're like me, it's like I have all the Chucky and Child's Play movies on 4K and I want to get it to complete the series, then maybe it would be worth it for you. But, and like I said, that's why I mainly wanted it, just so I can now have the entire Child's Play movie series, including the remake on 4K. But also too, like I said, if you're just a big fan, you love this interpretation of the Child's Play storyline, yeah, go ahead and get it. Other than that, I would say if you're not really big on this, and maybe if you were just kind of a casual fan of this movie, I would say maybe just hold off and wait and see if you can get like a nice, maybe if Screen Factory could put a sale on it at some point, or maybe, just kind of hold off for a while. Maybe check like Amazon or Groove or something like that. Diabolic or something. Maybe see if at some point like at some point the price can go down some. Try to get a bargain on it. But that's what I was saying. I mean, if you're not really a huge fan of this movie, or if you're not like I just really want to get it to have all the Child's Play movies, then I don't really see you needing this one, at least not right away. But I would say, yeah, that probably would be the best thing. Wait, kind of give it a little bit of time, wait a few weeks or something, and see if it goes down in price, and then see if you can pick it up for a good deal. But I mean, honestly, I'm not upset that I have it. I'm glad that I picked it up, and like I said, now I can say I have all the Child's Play movies and stuff. So at least that's kind of nice. But just overall, I mean, just yeah, I mean the picture quality, while it is a good, like I said, it is a good transfer and everything. It looks, they did a good job. No shame on Scream Factory or anything like this. This does look really good. I would just say, it's just not a huge quantum leap difference of the Blu-ray. So I mean, it's up to you. But I would just say, but for me, I'm not upset that I bought this. I actually do like the movie. And okay, yeah, I now that I see her on the back there, I may as well, yeah. Let's get this out in the open. It's like, yes, Aubrey Plaza does look amazing in 4K. She looks stunning. So in case if anybody was wondering, it's like, if there was a reason, I know nobody's thinking this, but it's like, if anybody was like, if there was a reason I was ever going to buy this on 4K, it's like, that's what I need to know. How does Aubrey Plaza look in 4K? She looks fantastic. She'll take your breath away. But, so anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I've been going on way too long, but, like I said, yeah, I mean, just, yeah, if it doesn't feel like something you need right away, I would just say hold off and see if you can maybe get it at a bargain. But, yeah, so now I can actually smile and say today, now I have all the Child's Play movies on 4K, so I'm happy about that. So anyway, so that's going to wrap this up. If anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And that's it, my boys and ghouls. Take care. Have a good night. I'll see you all later.